Hi, everybody. This is Gary Demo Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Bears had the Valentine's Day massacre today. It's what I mentioned yesterday was that, sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Was that off of this low when we saw the big bounce in this support zone. I said it was going to be pretty simple to figure out what's going on, and that is if the Bulls are able to get it above the 49.74, it's going to leave the door open for a move up to the 50.14, which is closing this gap, and this is the first resistance, pretty much right where we closed, and so once we you could see that we opened above it, dipped back down, almost closed the gap. We actually did close the gap. And this was really let's say, the bear trap right here when we came down, because once it held this support, I think a lot of bears got trapped and they, got short squeezed out of it. So tomorrow, we do have some bearish divergences on the 15-minute chart here. As far as our intermediate term charts that I've been showing you, they have not changed. We still have the NIAID sell signal. We still have the put call ratio is still very low, and stocks above their 50-day are still low. So let's just look at the patterns and see what it's going to tell us for tomorrow. So basically, we're getting, if we look at the 60-minute chart, you can see we're getting into the overbought levels, but still has some room to go. So my guess is, unless something happens overnight, we're probably going to close this gap. And if they do, this is going to be decision time. Now, maybe we come up and get a double top. But, the thing is that the Bears lost their let's say, Momo right here. So one thing that I want you to keep in mind is what I wrote, and I'm not sure if it was I think it was in the report yesterday, where, Mr. Market, he becomes ruthless sometimes. And what happens is when we get these big drops, we get these bounces back up, and everybody's still accustomed to buying the dips. So if he's going to play his dirty tricks right now, it's going to be we come up and then we flash back down again and we take out these lows, because all these people that were buying right here will then be trapped, and it's now adding to the fuel of all these people that are buying the dips, and it will take us through these lows, and then from there we'll probably head down to the 48.40. But the thing is, it's a matter of what happens tomorrow. So it's either a double top and we come down, or we close it, or we make another new high. It's tough to imagine that, but unfortunately, this is really what this market's all about. So if they get through these levels, obviously the next one's going to be the previous highs. If the Bears can take out these lows, there's going to be some panic, and I don't think that this moving average is going to hold it, because it's pretty close to where these lows are, and then they're below it, and then really what the Bears would need to do is then hold it underneath the 200-day moving average. But right now, as I said, the gap getting filled, once we got above here, the likelihood of a gap getting filled was there. If they get above that, then we're going to be coming up and testing these highs, breaking them, or making a double top. The bearish divergences are saying that we need to there's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be sustainable to get straight up there, so maybe we close the gap and come down. But we're really kind of in no man's land, because you can see on the hourly chart, we don't have any bullish divergences and we don't have any bearish divergences. So we have to just kind of keep an eye on things. And as I said, there's the intermediate term indicators, they have not changed. We are kind of scheduled for some kind of little hiccup in the market. So I'm kind of leaning that we still have another move down, and even getting down to the 48.40, it would make more sense to go a little bit deeper than that, just to kind of refuel the Bears and give it enough juice to make a run into the springtime where Woody's expecting a top. So again, just to recap, if the Bulls open up, keep an eye on this gap right around this 516. Above that, then we're going to be testing these highs. If the Bears can get it back below the 49.75, Then, we have this gap right here at the 49.54, but then we come all the way back down to the 49.23. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.